What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we're doing Pokemon Worlds 2007, and on the right we have Flygon, on the left we have Bayonet, and we saw the Flygon actually beat the Bayonet last time, so hopefully the Flygon can win this turn. So we see that the Bayonet player on the left, which is Justin here, does mulligan, so the Flygon player, which is John Collier, does get to draw another card. So I don't think Justin ever got set up last game either. I think that was the main problem. There we see another cut here. I imagine Justin will go first to draw 7 cards. Alright, so there's a Lunatone. And that's a fighting Lunatone. And that Lunatone has the Pokebody Moonglow, which says the retreat cost for each Soul Rock you haven't played is 0. But the main thing in here is it has a stat called Foresight, which look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Or each you choose basically which Pokemon, which deck you want to use. You use your opponents. Look at the top 5 cards and put them away any way you want to. So we see Justin actually look at John's top 5 cards and kind of put them away any way he wants to. Now, the thing that Justin doesn't want to see is that Vaporeon. Justin does have a Shuppet, or not a Shuppet, a Bayonet that says that no EXs can hurt you, and all of John's Pokemon are EXs except that Vaporeon can go through that ability. But we saw that Justin used a Cyclone Energy, which kind of moves John's active to the bench. So here we see a Holland Adventurer. Discard a card, draw 3. For some reason, he drew 4 because of the he discarded a Holland Pokemon. So here we see a Lightning Energy going to the Spearow, and I guess he just drew a card. I guess that's what Spearow's attack is. So here we see a Holland Mentor from Justin, and he discarded a Holland Adventurer. With all these Holland cards, you have to discard a card to actually use them, and this is going to get him 3 basic Pokemon under 90 HP. So I imagine he'll get like 2 Shuppets and a Psychic Soul Rock. I'm pretty sure that Psychic Soul Rock gives that Lunatone 80 HP instead of 60, or 90 instead of 60. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 80 instead of 60. Yeah, the Soul Rock has the ability Sunbeam. The maximum HP for each Lunatone you haven't played is 80. So you kind of make sure that the Lunatone doesn't get knocked out. Yeah, the Lunatone only has 60 HP. So we see an energy going to the Shuppet, and probably see a Foresight here. Can't really do much. Shuppet can evolve. Or he might retreat an Ascension. Ascension lets you search your deck for an evolution and put it in your hand. Or put on top of that Pokemon. Yeah, so we see an Ascension here. Imagine he'll get a Bayonet here. There's the Bayonet EX. On John's turn, does he get a Flygon out or not? The Flygon, the Bayonet EX, oh, here we see a Red Candy into the Flygon. It's the purple one. I don't think that's the right Flygon he wants. I think that's the extra energy attachment one. Here we see Professor Elm. Search your deck for any evolution card that you have in play or on the field that you can use. So he can get a Fearow with the Professor Elms. Fearow lets you search your deck for any Delta Pokemon. So here he's gonna get another. Is it a Holland or Delton? I think it's Holland. Let's see if I can look it up real quick while he's looking. I think it's either way. He can get Trapinches with it. That's the big deal here. He can get Trapinches with this Fearow. Yeah, so here we see. Oh, he actually gets an Eevee here. Let me just make sure here. I just want to see if it's Delta or not. Oh yeah, search for Pokemon with a Delta thing in its name. There we see Flygon active. Okay, that is the right Flygon. Okay, so here we see a Holland Transceiver or a Holland Adventurer. Search the deck or draw 3 cards unless he discards a Holland card to draw 4. And Warpoint. Basically, it's an Escape Revive format now, which that Solark does have free retreat because of the Lunatone, which is pretty nice here. And that Flygon is the correct one. It does 10 damage to all basic bench Pokemon, so that's why all the basic bench took 10 damage. And we see Beta uses its attack, which just did 50. It does like 20 plus 10 for each supporter in the discard. Here we see a Jolteon Star. Everybody takes 10 damage. Here we see a Holland Mentor. John gets to search for 3 basic Pokemon. They're under 90 HP. Make sure this Bayonet's what I think it does. Yep, okay, Bayonet does 30 plus 10 for each damage. Supporter card in your discard pile. And the thing about this format is when you actually play a supporter, they actually stay out to the end of your turn. So that's why you see him keep putting the supporters out to the right. So here we see John get a Trapinch, a Castform, and an Eevee. Can he search for 4? Maybe it is 4. I thought it was just 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3, but he got 4. Here we see a Trapinch come down. See an Eevee come down. See John have a rare candy in his hand. Does he have the other Flygon or not? Doesn't seem like it, so we just see a pass from John. On to Justice's turn, we see another Bayonet come down. Now, Bayonet does have the ability, the Pokepower Shady move, which once during your turn, before you attack, if Bayonet EX is in your active Pokemon, you may move 1 damage card from either player's Pokemon to another Pokemon, yours or your opponent's. This power can't be used if Bayonet EX is affected by special conditions. So you basically move the damage off the Bayonet to only active onto the other side. There we see Shuppet. Oh, he probably used Fearow to get another Pokemon. That was silly of me. Here we see a TV Porter from Justin. Draw 3 cards. And he has to discard a card. I don't think he discarded the card yet. I think that's what I'm telling him right now. We see if Rainbow Energy comes down to Bayonet. It does does 10 damage to it. Okay, I guess he did discard a card and I just didn't see it. Here we see John get the rare candy, Flygon. Now this Flygon lets him basically attach another energy to a Delta Pokemon. Here we see if Vaporeon come down, and that's the one that actually gets through the safeguard abilities. And it also has an ability which your opponent shuffles his hand into his deck and draw 4 cards. That's why we see Justin shuffling his deck right now. Let's see here. Here comes an Absol. Now this lets him move 3 damage any way you want to. It's basically the new Absol they have now. So he's going to move 3 onto that Shuppet or that Bayonet, make it have 60. That Bayonet only has 90 HP, so. Now, does John have energy or not? It doesn't seem like it. He's got all these Pokemon out, but no energies. So we see a pass from John. Can't really do anything. All the basic bench Pokemon take 10 damage. We're seeing a Holo Transceiver to get on Holland. Is that a Mentor or Adventurer? Okay, TV Reporter. Draw 3, discard a supporter. Or discard a card. So we see him discard Professor Elms there. That's the cool thing about this. You can power up Shadow Chant with that, because you do 30 plus 10 for each supporter that's in the discard pile. And we see Justin using the Shady move power to move 10 damage again. Now Shadow Chant can only do 60 plus or 60 more, so it can only do 90 total. But I think that Flygon's gonna get the Flygon has like 140, I think. Maybe I could be wrong. So we see Justin retreat to the other Bayonet. And I wonder why he retreated there. So yeah, we see a Shadow Chant for the knockout. Oh, because that way when he retreats, he can use Shady move multiple times. That's why he did that there. So he can use Shady move multiple times. Here we see a Mary's Request. I think that's what the card's called. That's the only support I don't know that's in John's hand. But I guess it lets him search for a Flygon, and the Jolteon Star does have free retreat. Or is that Jolteon EX, not Jolteon Star, sorry. Jolteon EX has free retreat. Here we see another Beta come down. Energy card go down. Justin's basically like winning this game right now. He is in full control. John doesn't have any energies. We saw him get the cast form, which basically has his 2 energies, but you have to basically get rid of energy off the active Pokemon. Here we see a Crystal Beach? I think that's what it's called. It just makes it where like special energies only count as 1 instead of 2 or 3 if there's multiple on them. There we see Justin moving some energy. We see him put the Cyclone energy too to kind of move the Flygon out of the active position, so all of Justin's bench basic Pokemon don't take any more damage from that Flygon's ability. Here we see a treat from Justin. That way he can do Shady move again. Yeah, we see a treat. And we're going to see another Shady move here. Okay, yep, put 2 on that Jolteon. And now this is, I don't think it's going to knock him out, I think it's going to leave it at 80. I think Jolteon has 90 or 100. Let's just wait and see if it gets knocked out or not. I'm pretty sure it's Jolteon EX. That's not a Jolteon Star. They're debating some, I guess it only does says. Okay. Maybe, okay. 60. Okay, so maybe it did 90 and then plus 2, 110. Maybe it has, I don't know. I don't know the HP of these Pokemon. But I think John just passed again. So we see Solar get knocked out. But Justin only has 1 prize left, it seems like. Here we see a Scott. The search your deck for 3 stadiums and tool cards. I think that's what it does. Here we see a stadium, a tool, and do we see another? Okay, maybe it's like combination of stadium supporters. Okay, maybe it's okay. It is just stadiums and supporters. I didn't think it was all three. I thought it was just two and not just three. So we see two supporters in a stadium. Now this gives all psychic Pokemon, I think, free retreat. This whatever the stadium's called. Let me look at it quick. The Flyvees Stadium. I'm not really sure how you say that. It says each player pays two less colors to retreat his or her psychic Pokemon, which basically gives the Bayonet free retreat. So see the Flygon have 110. Yeah, I think Justin wins this game. We didn't see John play an energy card at all, which kind of stinks. Once again, another Pokemon Worlds that's kind of messed up. It's spelled WOLRDS. Not really sure whose turn it is. I think it's John's. I think he's debating what to do here. See a War Point. Try to save this Flygon. Gonna send up the Shuppet. John's gonna send up the Vaporeon. If I was Justin, I would have sent in the other the upper Bayonet so that we can use Shady Move twice or whatever it's called. Here we see a Castaway. I think it's shut your deck for 3 supporter cards. Let's see here. I think it's 3 supporter cards. Something's going on here. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what's going on. See a lot of cards being moved and stuff. That's a Strength Charm. I know that for sure. It does like 10 more damage to the active. Yeah, Strength Charm does. Has Strength Charm to one of your Pokemon that doesn't have Tool attached to it. Whenever an attack from the Pokemon that has Strength Charm is attached to the do damage, it does 10 more basically. But at the end of your turn, you have to discard Strength Charm. So we see that Vaporeon have 90 left. I think, like I said, I think if Justin would have... If he would have sent at the end of the Bayonet, he could have actually won that turn, I think. But I don't think it really matters. I think Justin can just move and damage counter next turn, actually win the game. And not that Vaporeon. Sorry about the cough. So let's see here. I think John still didn't draw some energy. I saw the Hall and Scientist will let you draw up to as many cards as your opponent has. John's debating where that sucking energy goes. I don't think it really matters right now. Still taking a good second. And alright. Guess the second. Oh, we just see him. Kind of can see the game there. We see he drew into a bunch of energies with the Holland Scientist. Yes, if you have less cards in your hand than your opponent draw cards, you have the same number of cards as your opponent. So that's why the Scientist was played there. And yeah, we see John draw into a bunch of energies, but he didn't draw those early enough. Hopefully during the round 2, it wasn't that exciting. We saw Justin kind of just run over John. As John did draw his energies. But this is only round 2. We do have one more round left. We saw John actually win game 1. Just to win game 2, so next week game 3 will be going up. Thanks for watching once again. I know it's kind of shaky on my part with the commentary. I'm not 100% accurate on these cards, but I'm trying my best to learn them. I know what the majority of them do. It's just hard for me to explain them. But hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions, leave those down below. Thanks for watching once again. Alrighty, bye.